Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, the most delectable indie Chupacabra, and today we're taking a look at a game that just came out or is about to come out, depending on what happens between the time of me recording this and the 24th. And today we're checking out The Inner Darkness, a funny game about demonic trans-dimensional puzzles that takes place in a weird dimension where we are a man with a gut wound who must survive a very strange and almost crazy world/universe. This is a game that is made by Naris Amatniek. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to spell that. It's like Naris Amatnieks. And it's a game that really reminds me a lot of the art and the aesthetic from the game Crawl. It's meant to both evoke a lot of intonations of like a very charming universe, while at the same time evoking memories of like a very unsettling universe where all of the different creatures and things in the environment all kind of weird and janky, and they kind of grate at you, which is juxtaposed with stuff that's very friendly and very nice. But before I get too further into it, let's just start a new game, since I didn't get that far into my other game, and we'll be playing this with a keyboard. We've woken up in a nursery, in a cradle. Oh, where am I? Oh, a nursery? It's just like my, oh, what the heck? Oh, we're in the demon world now. Well, that's certainly not the way that I would want to wake up with a hangover, but where am I? And what in the hell is happening right now? Ugh, my stomach, I'm bleeding. I have to find help quickly. So I gotta say, first off, the main character of this game, probably the most able-bodied human being that I've ever seen with like a gut wound that has also ended up in like a crazy demonic universe, which definitely, well, is it demonic? It's like you're almost like in a psychedelic nightmare of a dimension. Maybe not demonic. Demonic's like the easy way out for this type of a setting, but as you can see, everything in this world is kind of fleshy, it's kind of undulaty, and it looks like it is alive, or at one point was alive and ate somebody else who was alive, and now they're not alive anymore either. And we have to somehow survive through this bizarre world and find some help, because, well, we're bleeding out here. And I don't know about you, but I prefer it when my organs stay on the inside of my body. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're in a sunshiny, happy place now. Oh, look, it's a house, baby. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it was like a mirage, was it? Oh. Wonder if there's any, I mean, like, there's probably some Mountain Dew in this house, right, that I could drink? And see if it seeps out of my gut wound? Like, that stuff doesn't go bad, even in a nightmare dimension. Good on the people that make Mountain Dew, but that's also kind of freaky. Mountain Dew can survive the nightmares. Uh-oh. And I don't know that I can make this leap. No, it's just slightly too far. Well, good thing I can hit the spacebar and I can switch dimensions, or at least for as long as my stamina meter holds out. And yeah, that's basically the core of this game. It's almost like a very simplistic Portal-type game where you have to go through this trippy psychedelic nightmarescape, transitioning between two dimensions in order to solve different platformy Metroidvania type puzzles. And I think that's actually kind of cool. Like, it's not every day that you find an indie title that piques your interest without having you fight like some sort of gigantic vampire demon from space who happens to also be capable of doing your taxes. So, I mean, props to the guy that makes this. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, there's a giant baby stroller. Yeah, alright. I mean, everything else is properly scaled. I wonder why the baby stroller is the one thing that's kind of out of whack in this dimension. I mean, that's definitely not the weirdest question. like this is something from Hideo Kojima's up-and-coming Death Stranding game. But I don't know, I like this. It has a good ambiance without being too cheap. And by cheap, I mean a lot of games these days that are trying to go with the horror route kind of fill in the gaps that should just be meaningful silence with a bunch of jump scares or other cheap tactics that kind of get like a quick scare out of you, which make you think they're a particularly good game, but I don't know. This does a nice job of not holding on to those crutches. That's, I think, the takeaway here. It looks like we're coming to the realization that, I mean, we're awfully able-bodied with this gut wound. Like, normally when one has a gut wound this bad... Ooh. Oh wait, that's a sharp thing. I don't wanna touch the sharp things. But yeah, this guy's also starting to realize that most people with this kind of a gut wound don't just go knocking around relaxedly doing stuff. Like, they're on the ground, they're bleeding out. While I've never met anyone with a gut wound, I have seen other people with similar wounds in my life, and these wounds like that will definitely fuck you up. Wait a minute. Yeah, this guy's just like, wait a minute, these red blocks looks like some sort of guts, like they're alive, like they're feeling, they're holding all those feels inside of them. A very nice playground. Seems abandoned, though. Where is everybody? I don't know, dude. Like, that's a good question. I wonder if this is one of those games that's kind of like a Silent Hill type thing, where, like, you're either stuck in an actual magical nightmare dimension, or, like, none of this is really happening. I also like the fact that you actually have some obstacles or mechanics that change depending on what dimension that you're in. In this case, it's a tire. Oh, not quite. Oh, gotta time that jump a little better. It looks like you can also keep a lot of your momentum when you go between dimensions, too. That's neat. Let's see if I can do this. Am I supposed to charge up my jumpiness? I guess I am. Oh boy, that there jumpy thing sure brings back the memories, Larry. I guess I feel you, Frank. I'm gonna call you Frank. I don't know. I don't remember jumping as a child in demon dimensions, but hey, I'm not judging. At least not out loud. That would just be rude, but I'm certainly thinking it, Frank. You and your weird murder child dimensions. Oh wait, is there a kid? Wait a minute, hey man, I need some help. Where you going? Don't you run away from me. I'm not the paparazzi. I don't got a bunch of sharp keys in my pocket to do stuff to people. I mean, not that I'm aware of, anyway. I mean, keys are pretty sharp in general. Alright, so anyway, we got a kid that we need to go and find. So it'd be good if we could, oh, okay. That was the not friendly spiny business. What the heck? Oh, I guess I need to redo the spiny jumpy thing. Alright. Yeah, so it looks like we got kind of like a limbo vibe going on here. Where you got like some kids in different places. Oh crap. I switched dimensions to check on things when I really shouldn't have. Whoopsie daisy, oopsie blazy. But yeah, it looks like we got kind of like a limbo dimension going on here, like maybe this is a version of purgatory. I mean, it's certainly food for thought. I don't usually go to a lot of amusement parks that are made out of undulating tentacles, but hey, maybe that's just me. Okay. There's a bunch of guts in this tunnel. Should be careful, I don't want to get stuck in them. You're right, I sure don't. Ooh. Oh, so if I get stuck in them, I guess in the other dimension I would suffocate. That's probably not something that I want to happen. Hey kid, what are you doing over there? You doing weird cult things? Hey man, are you in a cult? It's safe to tell me. I'm the cool Frank. Oh, come on, kid. Don't be like that. Don't run away. I'm not with Fogel's, agents, alright? I just need you to know that. Not with Fogel. Or any of his ilk. Won't do stuff to you, promise. I'm not even a big fan of Bill Cosby, dude. Don't you worry about it one flippin' bit. Although then again, this could also be kind of like a Walking Dead scenario, where the world has kind of ended because something like Cthulhu has invaded. Yeah, that could make a bit of sense in my mind. And people are surviving, lost in the wibbly-wobbly timey-wiminess of... What the heck? Okay, this is weird. But yeah, they're lost in the wibbly-wobbly timey-wiminess of this bizarre dimension, trying to stay alive. Gosh dang it. Okay. There we go. And then... Oh, I keep hitting space as if it's jump, but it's actually the change dimensions button. So let's see here. Oh, that's right. That last little spike there is just to trick me, is it? I see. See how this works. There we are. That kinda, I don't know, some stuff like this sometimes messes with my head a little bit. But there you are, Clarence. Why are you running from Larry? I promise I won't hurt you. I'm injured. Can you stitch my organs back in my body, Clarence? No? Clarence, are you not people? Are you Cthulhu, Clarence? Do you want me to read you a demon bedtime story? Oh, that appears to be exactly what is happening. Clarence is not people. And he's filling my body with the cosmos. This always happens when I go on these demon-fueled LSD nightmares. Well, LSD and shrooms. LSD alone won't do this. I have to get out of this tunnel. Who knows what'll happen? Time itself is fucking up or something. Oh, it hurts so much. I'm so close. I gotta get out of here. There's no escape. I want that ham sandwich I left on the dashboard of my car. Oh. I'm in this other dimension now. Yay. Alright. Well, I am oddly feeling better about this situation. There was definitely something wrong with that kid, though. He had no face, and all that red stuff coming out of him. Probably not healthy. Like, I feel like that might be some type of botulism from Botoxing too hard, but maybe that's just me. Okay. Huh. So what am I supposed to do with this, exactly? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to take one of these blocks with me? These puzzles are... they're not complex, but when you add in this weird time-traveling mechanic, it definitely messes with you a little bit. Huh. So basically, the idea behind this game is it's a bizarre mystery. A trans-dimensional demon mystery. It comes out probably today, the 24th. It should be coming out on the 24th. And you have to find your way out of this fine, fresh hell. Whatever that ends up meaning to you. And after that, who the flip knows? I mean, there might be friendship, maybe it's like a Silent Hill type deal. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, so I have to reset this because I can push blocks out from underneath each other. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. I see what they wanted me to do. I don't always guess that you can push stuff underneath of another heavy object, because some games that's not a mechanic, and in other games it is. I want to do this. I need to get up to that higher ledge. And there's this super tall dinky here. Uh-oh, I think I horsed this up. Let's push this over here. Push this back over here, because that thing's too tall to fit back underneath it here. Can I push both of these at the same? I cannot. Ooh, that's a tricky one. So yeah, I'm curious as to what the story is going on here. Like, it could be something like Silent Hill, like you're actually the crazy one. Or there could legitimately be some demon activity going on. I mean, Cthulhu likes to mess with people's heads. It's kind of like his weekend hobby. Like, some people take up bird watching, some people do beekeeping, and Cthulhu's all about brain touching. Go figure. Ooh, there's like a soiree going on here. Oh, it's a classroom. There were some kids learning things here. I also like that there's, you know, there's information about where things are in relation to the different dimensions, because you can get horsed up really hard if you're not careful. So look, you can see where these blocks are going to be in the other dimension because they fade in and out of reality. It's kind of neat. So how do I want to do this? Do I even need to do this? I guess I do. Alright, let's do this. And then after this puzzle, I think I'll call it quits. I don't want to reveal too much of this game. But so far, it's a very simple puzzle game. None of these puzzles are astoundingly brain-scratching, but it looks like things get progressively more difficult as you go along in this game, and I think that's pretty cool. Like, I definitely think that this could be a worthwhile purchase for people. So if you're interested in this game, it's The Inner Darkness. It comes out today. I will link it in the video description below. I do not believe it's going to end up being a, whoa, what the heck? Am I walking on air? I don't believe this is in early access. I think this is coming out into full release. So check it out. The link's in the description. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Actually, hold on. Before I get too much further, let me double check if this said how much it's going to be. It does not specify on this page that the email that I was sent, what it's going to cost. So I will update that information in the video description tomorrow once the game releases. So until then, you know, I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. I think this is a cool game. Like, I think it could be there could be a little bit more stuff going on initially, like right at the start. At least as far as puzzle mechanics, but it looks like things ramp up, adding spikes and demons and creatures. It's got a nice atmosphere and some pretty good pixel art, so give it a try. I think you'd like this one. So I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. This has been a first look for The Inner Darkness. I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.